Right, folks, out here on the job, and well, you can see what I got going here. I've ripped out the bell pipe. Here's the fields. Well, let's see, let's get down in here. We got the old cable running across there, barely missed because these lines are not marked yet. I got impatient. Oh, sorry, folks. Let's see, where are we at here? I cannot see. Okay. Stuff's trying to come out of the tank there. There we go. That's the outlet where it leaves the outside of the septic tank. And, well, you can see I dug a deep, somewhat of a deep hole, and that is to take this sweet juice that comes out of here. So that's it. Let's see if you can see this. Okay, now here is, there you go. There is the entrance to the field lines. That is the entrance to the field lines. Look down in there. Clear as a bell, folks. Clear as a bell. And so that's awesome. And so we had a problem right here. And I've ripped all of that out. And I cannot see because of the glare of the sun. So that is running. That is the entrance. That is the entrance to the field lines, to the leach fields. And so what I'm doing is I'll be replacing the bell pipe. Now I'm going to probably chisel out a little more of this right here just on the bottom. And because I want to put my pipe a little lower. It is, for some reason, this pipe was sitting a little too high. And I don't like that. So that is it, folks. I'll pause it. And, oh, let me get up here. I'm so stiff. I'll pause it and show it to you afterwards. See, that's the entrance to the fields. To the field line, the drain field, the leach field. Anyway, we'll put a 4-inch T on this beast, and then pop a bell pipe on that and put it right into the fields. They'll be working good as new, folks. All right, let's pause her. Whew. So what I was doing was I was busting off the concrete baffle that is inside the tank. There's a concrete baffle. I had already knocked the top of it off, when the lid was open, and so I went through the hole and knocked the rest of it off. At least got most of it off. I'll have to lift that lid after I cover this all up. I'll have to lift the lid and knock the rest of the way out and then place my T pre-built sanitary T, baffle, whatever you want to call it, on there. But that's it. Now you can see why I dug the hole. See there? The pipe, this setup, it was a little too high, and it caused water to constantly sit in the pipe coming into the tank, because this outlet was just set up too high. And so I've taken it down just a little, and it released all that sweet septic juice. And anyway, hey, that right there will get rid of that virus that's floating around. Or maybe it'll give it to you. Anyway. Alright, so this is something that you really should not do. But we can't get a septic tank truck out here to pump this today. And so what I've done is I've made sure it's clean water coming out. Not a bunch of toilet paper and stuff. Actually, this tank was pumped 6 months ago, so there's not a whole lot of anything in it but liquid. But anyway, so there's no dirt getting in here. So some folks wouldn't like how this is being done, but we have no choice today. So what we have is this is going right directly into the drain fields. Right directly into the drain fields. The drain fields are taking it really, really good. And you can see where I've chipped out. Where are we at here? I can't see. There we are. You can see where I chipped out. Now I'll finish that out and clean it up real good so that I could set a pipe in there. And sorry for the shaking. So I can set a pipe in there. And that'll be awesome. Ideal thing to do would be to get a truck out here to pump this, but I wanted to actually test all of it. Sorry, I am shaking, folks. Oh, mercy. All right. You can see there's no dirt, clogs, any clods or anything going down in there, just liquid, so it's good. Taking it. Anyway, folks, woo, sorry about that, kind of shaky, but it's from beating on that. I gotta finish beating on it. I gotta let it drain out a little bit. So I'm happy today. Yeah, this has turned out really good. Thankful. These folks will be thankful. This job, the whole problem was here. Whole problem was here. For some reason, the outlet pipe was sitting up too high. Was causing the water to sit up all the way halfway into the inlet pipe where it comes into the tank, causing clogs and just all sorts of problems. But you can see they're on a slab, and so the tank is only about 8 inches deep, and so this is no good. So it caused an actual flood in the house. They've called the insurance company, ruined 2 rooms of hardwood floor, and but you can see I can live with that. I can live with 1 inch down, the water level staying 1 inch below the inlet pipe. I can live with that. Ideal is about 2 inches. 1 inch is good enough. Whoa, oh boy. That was scary. Oh, mercy. There we go. I stepped on the lid and set all the way down on the tank, which is fine, but it just scared me. So I had a pretty deep hole dug there. It filled up, and now it is flowing into the drain fields. So I know they're working good. Man, they are crystal clear. And it's crazy because, well, they go out through here somewhere. But that's all right. Good, folks. All right, sorry, folks. Forgot all about you there, and started covering it up. But see what we got here. Got it running into the tank. Then I'll lift the lid and put the actual T on the end of it. But what I got here is it goes from the tank, and then I got a 22 on it that goes into the drain field. Sorry, started covering it up and forgot to show you, but there it goes. And hopefully I'll remember, and we'll do one of the outlet tee. You young boys, don't try that. That's 250, 300 pounds right there. So you young fellas probably don't need to try to lift anything like that. So what we're going to do is I will be connecting a T to this, and I'll build it and show it to you. Well, actually, let's pause it. I don't know where we're at here. Where are we? right, folks, so that's your outlet T. Oh, let's take you out of here. Oh. All right, so that's it. That is an outlet T. And I didn't have to come in so much, but I wasn't sure if I was able to beat that concrete baffle, which looks like this baffle. Looks like this one. I wasn't sure if I was able to beat it all the way off. It goes way down there. And so instead of taking a chance, I just ran it in a little bit further. Perfect. Now when we first started this thing, it's at perfect water level. It'll be able to rise up about 1 inch. 1 inch, which will put it perfectly at 2 inches below the inlet pipe. So once the water comes up an inch, it'll start going out into the fields, and the fields are taking it beautifully. And that's that, folks. Beautiful job. Super happy. Super happy. I'll clean up this inlet baffle a little bit, get more of that grease out of there. That's it, folks. That is it. A repair. Now this is what you would call a bell pipe and outlet T replacement. Bell pipe and outlet T replacement. I would have jetted out these field lines if I thought that they had needed it, but they didn't need anything whatsoever. The problem was whoever installed the old pipe, now not the original pipe, but at some point this thing was repaired, and whoever repaired it simply put the pipe up too high, the outlet pipe up too high, and caused major problems. You can see here, see this ring right here? See this ring? That's grease, and that's where the water set all the time, which is halfway into this pipe, which caused major problems. Anyway, folks, and two, replacing this, if you have a concrete baffle and it's old, chances are if this thing's 20 years old or older, you need to replace it and do it just like this. Good and sturdy. Now, if you have easy access to your tank, you can put a filter right here. They make filters that slide right down in there and keeps a lot of this junk out of there. All right, folks, another job well done. John Michael Construction. Anyway, we'll see you. Hey, all this done with the little bitty John Deere. I was going to take bring the excavator out here, and oh man, I would have had to have taken down fence and all of that, and it fit right through that. I did have to raise the bucket up over it though. Now see, you can see here there's a little ditch here. We installed about 3 months ago, we installed a line all the way. It goes right in through here up under the fence and way down there to a pump, so it pumps over to the septic. That's it, folks. We'll see ya.